Once upon a tick and a tock, in a kingdom not found on any map, lived a girl with wild curls, clever eyes, and one very big secret. They called her Princess Liana, but she wasn't your typical crown and tea party kind of princess. Nope, she was the kind of girl who climbed castle towers just to watch the stars closer, who snuck into forbidden libraries at midnight with nothing but a candle and too many questions, who hid under royal banquet tables to listen to secrets, and asked the kind of questions no one else dared to ask, like, what if time isn't a rule, but a story we can rewrite? Or, why does the past whisper to me like it remembers? She wasn't just curious, she was unstoppable, a spark in a world full of clock. Have you ever wondered why the castle clock skips a beat every full moon? Like tick. And then nothing, just this weird silence, almost like it's holding its breath. And what about that old velvet curtain in the throne room? Yeah, that one no one's allowed to touch. What's really behind it? A secret door? A sleeping spell? Or maybe a memory time doesn't want us to find? One stormy afternoon, the sky growled like a wild beast. Thunder rolled in, deep and heavy, and then, a bolt of lightning tore through the clouds like a giant ripping the sky in half. And then, boom, the castle clock exploded. Gears flew, sparks rained down, and everything froze. Time itself just stopped, like it held its breath and whispered, "This is where it begins." From deep inside its glowing heart, something dropped. Not loud, not heavy, just a soft clink like a secret being shared. And there it was, a tiny golden pocket watch. Delicate, mysterious, kind of alive. But this wasn't just any watch. Oh no. This one ticked backward. Tick, tock, tick. Before she could even say, "Wait, what the?" Whoosh! A swirl of wind, a flash of light, and bam, she was gone. Hey friends, love the adventure? Smash that like it's magic fuel. Subscribe and ring the bell to unlock more time travels. Let's keep the magic going together. The ground suddenly disappeared beneath Princess Liana's feet, like some invisible magic had lifted everything away. She found herself spinning wildly, colors swirling around her, stars twinkling like tiny lanterns, and long-forgotten memories flashing by like scenes from an old movie. And in the blink of an eye, there she landed right in the past, a place where everything was different, full of mystery and magic waiting to be uncovered. She landed right back in her own kingdom. But 10 whole years earlier, way before the dragon war that shook the skies, way before the great fire that turned everything to ashes, way before the biggest mistake she ever made, the one that kept her up at night, this was her shot. One moment in time, one magical watch ticking backwards, and everything could change. To make things right wasn't just about fixing mistakes. It was about changing the story before it even got written wrong, about standing up when the world says no, about chasing that tiny spark of hope and saying, "Hey, I'm here, and I won't let this go." It was messy, brave, and full of heart, because sometimes making things right means being the hero of your own twisty, wild adventure. But messing with time? Oh, buddy, that's never just a walk in the park. Every little tweak she made in the past, even the tiniest change, sent shockwaves rippling into the future. Stuff that she never saw coming popped up, out of nowhere, flipping everything upside down. It was like time was playing its own sneaky game, and Princess Liana had to be one step ahead or get totally spun around. She saved her best friend's unicorn from completely vanishing like, poof, gone forever. But guess what? Instead of a smooth save, she accidentally let a baby dragon start sleepwalking all over the castle. Yeah, imagine tiny dragon footprints everywhere while everyone's asleep. Oh, and one evening, when her parents were about to have a huge fight, She stepped in and totally stopped the drama before it even started, like a secret peacekeeper with a magic touch. Life with Princess Liana? Never boring, always full of surprises and a little bit of magic chaos. But guess what? I totally froze time in the entire kitchen for 3 whole days, and yeah, that includes the soup. Imagine soup just sitting there, mid-bubble, like it got stuck in a weird, time-frozen traffic jam. It was like the kitchen turned into a museum of frozen food experiments. And not exactly the royal magic I was aiming for. Time wasn't just a line. It didn't move straight like a train on a track. It twirled, it spun like a dancer on a moonlit stage. It whispered secrets, changed its mind, played tricks. Time was wild, mysterious, alive, and Princess Liana? She wasn't just royalty anymore. She was chosen, a rule breaker, a time bender. The girl who looked time straight in the eye and said, "Okay, let's dance." She was the keeper of the clock. Not because she owned it, but because it trusted her. Because time itself knew. If anyone's gonna protect the past, fix the future, and dance through the chaos of now, it's her. She didn't just carry a magical watch, she carried possibility, a second chance, 1,000 what-ifs, all ticking softly in her hands. She didn't ask for the title, but when time chose her, she didn't flinch. She smiled, tied her hair back, and whispered, "All right, let's do this." The only one who could fix the past, protect the future, crack a time riddle, outrun a dragon made of clocks, sneak into a royal ball in the wrong century, save her best friend with 5 seconds to spare, and still be home before bedtime in fuzzy socks with hot cocoa. Because being a time-traveling princess isn't just about magic. It's about heart. And maybe, like a little chocolate, too. Hey, time travelers, did you feel that? That goosebumpy whoosh feeling? That means you totally traveled with me, and that means you're awesome. Cho! Don't smash that like button like it's a time crystal teen. Subscribe so the watch doesn't lose you in the timeline. And ring that bell seriously. It's not just a bell. It might open a secret door. You never know on Kitty Tales. Catch you in the next tick or talk.